चैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदन्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं सग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथं वितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सवधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादं सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते भक्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी भगवान् प्रसाद निर्विशेष शतदेश। Welcome everyone. So every one of you who is first time came to this meeting, oh, half, very nice. So maybe most of your students or youth people, you have so many plans on the future. Sometimes we're disappointed by what is happening in our world, therefore we're asking questions. What should we do? Yes. Now people become more serious in our times because everywhere in the world so many things happening. Like, for example, I came from Russia. In my country, big disaster also. And now it's happening everywhere. So therefore this topic, why bad things happening with good people? Suppose everyone thinking that he's good. So we can understand like, why bad things happening with me? So yes, actually especially in India, all people good. One holy man, one sadhu said that in India all people good, in the West all people bad. It is his opinion, but actually he said that in Russia, my country, people good and bad mixed. Therefore I know this. So, there is one story about one sage. Maybe you can sit closer?
Come closer, please.
Because people will come, new good people, more good people will come. I want to be closer to good people. That is my nature. So there is one story, one sage was walking and giving blessings. When you meet some sage, you're asking blessing, Ashirwad, always everyone asking. He was giving blessings. But maybe you don't like blessings he gave, but this is nice story. So once he met king, and king's son, prince. And he said, king's son said, please give me blessing. He said, okay, I give you blessing. Rajaputra Chiramjiva. So you give forever. Oh, very nice blessing. Who wants to live forever? Someone wants, no, you don't want to live forever. You want.
Before I had that kind of.
You get, but now don't want. Why? No, you don't want to live forever. Why? Everyone wants. Okay. He said, you live forever. Then he said, he made Muniputra. Muniputra means son of sage, one sage, brahmachari. He's following celibacy. No matajis, no relationship. So he said, Majiva, die. What is a blessing? What kind of blessing it is? Die. Oh. So then he met Sadhu. Sadhu is traveling everywhere, speaking about God glories, about Krishna, chanting the names. He said, Jiva, ma mara. Oh, sorry, Jiva va marava. So that means either you live, either you die. No difference. Koi baat nahi. So you can die, you can live. Very complicated sadhu. No one will like to meet this sadhu, yes? Then he met one person who was butcher. You know, butcher. He is working with meat, actually. Cutting, many things he's doing. So he said, Majiva mamara. Don't die, don't live. Why he said like this? So many questions. Meaning is that first he met king's son. King's son is enjoying. He has all types of sense enjoyment. He can travel everywhere. All girls will like him. So he can drink what he like. He can eat what he like. So if he will die, then no doubts, he will go to some other place, not good place. Because, why? You understand why? You can say why?
Because he had done bad deeds.
No, not bad. Maybe he's doing some good also. He's doing some donations for others. He's helping, building hospitals, many things also.
Indulge into only sensory things.
Because he's having karma. And this karma will be finished, karma of king. Then he will get result of also bad activities. First he enjoying his karma, just enjoy. So people like boy and girl meeting each other, no marriage, like enjoying. And then their karma, good karma finished. So this is karma for short period. We're meeting each other sometimes, some years, enjoying, then karma finished. Or other girl, other boy. That is Western civilization, they do like this actually. So just promoting, like we can say, spending their karma. They're spending their karma. Then, better you don't die. You live longer, because you will suffer so much. Maybe in this life, if you live longer, you can do more also. Fire sacrifice, more donation to sadhu, brahmins. Then you can change your karma also. It is possible. Then he met Muniputra, brahmachari. And this brahmachari, he said, better die, immediately die. Why? Because brahmachari following celibacy. Very easy to break this vow. Very easy. Therefore, if you die, you go to spiritual world, very nice. Because you gave up everything, you're doing only spiritual activities. But if you live longer, very easy to break your principles. Because very difficult to be brahmachari, very difficult. So then he met whom? Sadhu. And sadhu, no live, either die, no problem. Why? Because he is not having karma. What he is doing, not bringing any result. Therefore, he is never suffering. We'll speak about later. And then he made butcher. Butcher means in this life, in the same body, he is suffering, like in hellish condition actually. Therefore, we heard about hellish planets, Naraka, yes? But actually Naraka is starting from mind. When person is doing very low-class activities, he is suffering. Now he is suffering. This time. In this body. So in this body he is suffering. And when he will go to hellish planet, he will suffer. There will no live, no die. So that is abominable life condition, you can say. So from this you can know what is karma. So karma means, actually karma meaning is the work. You're just working. You want to get some result. So how does a person work? By his body, by his mind, by his intelligence, by his speech, is working. Yes? And if we working, we need something. Karma must be done according to rules and regulations. In civilized society, something is there. That is called Shastra, scripture. Something should be. Like we have law. So, and if you violate it, that is called vikarma. Vikarma, you will be punished. So like butcher. And all called ugra karma. Now in school they are not teaching karma, no? You have such subject in the college, karma, no? Everyone will laugh you. If you say, I want to study karma, yes, everyone will laugh. Yes. People study history, not karma. Yes. History of life. People argue among themselves, that is called history. So many wars. You just see how many wars was there. History of war. All times. So if people were taught what karma is, they will stop fighting actually. Stop fighting, stop arguing. There would be peace. Because people would learn how to be patient. Therefore it is said, one great moralist said, that santosham, like patience, I cannot say patience, English word, like self-satisfaction is the greatest quality. Self-satisfaction. When person can be self-satisfied, how we can be self-satisfied and live in family life? You know, great moralists, they give this formula. So if son is trained how to serve to his father, if wife is trained how to serve to husband, and whatever money is coming, we are satisfied. That is more difficult, yes? So then will be Svargaloka. It is said, moralists they said. Of course they're not saying about some spiritual God, but they're saying like this, if we live like this, we can get some little happiness we can get. So, but it's not easy. So, now so many things taking place in the world. Now in Northeast also, some Manipur recently. So much fighting, like my country also, I came from Russia. So all this is the result of Ugra karma. People, sometimes they discuss that ecology becomes bad, yes? So why it is coming bad, ecology? Because pollution. Why pollution is coming? Because production, producing. And why? Because initially we decided to live in cities where everything will be, so much facilities will be, you just put on the button, you just have some machine, and no need to work so much. You'll enjoy. Yes. But actually what happened? People became slave. They slave, but special slave in our time. They became slave by money, by material comfort, by internet, by smartphone. So now they're making slave by these people. It's more easy. Like now I heard in France, so many like civil war is starting. How did it start? Young people, so many, they became slaves of smartphones. And other people just using this smartphone, they manipulating them. And this started for their own purpose. It is like some demons rule this disaster. And this is civilization of Ugra Karma. Kali Yuga is no Kali Yuga, it is our time. Shastras say that everything will be more difficult, more disturbance will be. And in this Ugra Karma civilization, people doing something due to two types of motivations are there only. Fear and some pleasure. And also grief is coming. Like people lost something in the past, grief is coming. Sorrow. Now enjoying. But at the same time we have fear that in future I will lose it. Yes. Past, present, future. We depend on this. But who is happy? He always in present. He never think about what happened in future. Yes. What happened in past. I can example. Sometimes I'm watching dogs. Dogs becoming close friends to each other. But when they eating, how they eating, when they eating and they roaring and they barking. Yes, because other dog will take my food. So therefore, sometimes sadhu, they say, this civilization of cats and dogs. People nicely caring about dogs and cats, but not caring about each other. In Western countries, they even have special park for dogs, special dress, clothes, shop for dogs, everything. I know a person who was special work, he became devotee.
Sorry. So I want to say, whatever listening, be care. We're going to ask you a question at the end. So there will be question and answer at the end from whatever we discussed and whatever we watched. So remember. Okay?
Okay.
And we'll also give a gift to answer correct.
Thank you, Prabhuji. My only question, this is sound a little bit disturbing. Is it possible?
Yeah, good.
Yes, thank you. So, I saw one person, he was traveling always. He was selling the dogs and also clothes for the dogs, medicine for the dogs, many things. So, but how people can live, we don't know. Like, for example, even two neighbors cannot live nearby. Two neighbor country, they cannot share the border. Everywhere it is going on. And then they attacking out of fear, like Russia attacked Ukraine out of fear only. So this is civilization of Ugra Karma. And at the same time, there are good people who observe karma. So India is famous of good people who's following karma. Karma means some rules and regulations are there. Some, yes, wherever you're coming, some local traditions are there. People doing something. So how many problems Ugra Karma civilization give to India? How many people trying to conquer India? From always. Alexander the Great, many, like you can say in Bhagavatam, said Pulinda, Yavana, Abhira, that is different names of nations according to Sanskrit. The Muslim civilization, Greeks, Turks. And now, how they conquering India? West. It's more subtle way. Not like by weapon. The weapon is technology. Technology and also ideology. live and enjoy. Actually, it's also a very old philosophy. It is said, if you want to enjoy, you want to take ghee, you don't have money, you just borrow. You cannot borrow, just steal, but you enjoy. This philosophy is there, yes. And sometimes people bewildered by this. At the same time, person who lives according to his karma, he is very patient, peaceful, yes. Good man of culture, fulfills the duty. And sometimes they say, karma is Bhagavan. Karma, my work is Bhagavan, yes. Sometimes they say, but maybe Bhagavad Gita, no, my work is God. But then question comes, why does suffering happening? You know Mahabharata, everyone knows. You know Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra, this special name, everyone knows. Dhritarashtra was very pious. He was saying, he was also following this, that karma is Bhagavan. And he was very educated. And he remembered his 50 lifetimes, past 50 lifetimes. And he knew I was doing only pious activities, 50 lifetimes. So another 50 lifetimes, you can go Brahma, go post to Brahma, actually. Special. And after Kurukshetra war, Dhritarashtra asked Krishna, so I had 100 sons. All of them were killed. Why? What bad thing I didn't, because I was so pure. And also I got birth blind. From the childhood I was blind. Why? So much troubles came to my life. Because I'm very pure and did so many good things. Yes? So maybe someone, we're also thinking about us. I'm very good person and so many good things, but why is so difficult, so much difficulties? Yes? So Krishna replied, yes, 50 lifetimes ago, before 50 lifetimes, you were a hunter. While hunting, you tried, one bird was there, and you tried to shoot the eyes, the father bird. It's fire arrows, burning arrows. So it flew away. In anger, you slaughtered the 100 babies of these birds in the nest. Only once, no. Otherwise, hunter was very pious. How hunter can be pious? No, sometimes. Sometimes they good, simple person. He also got association with some sadhu. Some next life he became better. He got better position like this. But only once, one weakness was there. It happened only once. And the father bird had to watch in helpless agony what was going on, how he was killing these 50 or 100 babies. Therefore, he was cursed that his 100 sons will die like this. So then Dhritarashtra said, okay, but why I had to wait 50 lifetimes? Why so long? Krishna answered, because you accumulated so much punya, good karma. During the last 50 lifetimes, therefore you were spending this good karma. And then when good karma finished, then you got reaction of your sin, papa, that you have done 50 lifetimes ago. You can imagine this our life like this. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that is Gahana Karmano Gati. The way in which action and reaction works is very complex. We cannot actually understand this. Wow. We have so much karma is heavy. So God knows best which reaction has to give and what time and what condition. Therefore some reaction may come in this lifetime, some in the next. Distant future also is there. So, like it said, meals of God grind slow, but they grind exceedingly fine. It is very important. Every single action will be accounted for sooner or later. Once we will get this. Srimad Bhagavatam gives example. So, like we have Goshala. and Goshala is 1,000 cows. And one mother calf is there, mother cow. And only one calf is there, her son. This mother immediately will find who is my son among these 1,000 calves. Has this mystical ability. You cannot understand how this is happening, yes? Mother can understand. Similarly, our karma will find us among the millions on this planet. There may be thousands going on the road, but only one meets an accident. Yes? It's happening like this. It is not by chance, by karma, nothing going occasionally. That the law of karma works exceedingly fine. It may be slow to act, but no one can escape. Like we have prarabdha karma, this term, prarabdha karma, that is mature karma. Now, you know some people, they can do very bad things, and at the same time, some happiness also they're getting in life, yes? Some enjoyment. And we say, oh, they living like they like, but as they like. But they're not getting bad reactions. What are you saying about this karma? But according to this law, they accumulated so much good karma. When this good karma will be finished, then they will get all reactions. We don't know. We sometimes we're neglecting spiritual practice. We're thinking, no need, because my life is good now. When problems will come, then maybe I will start. But when problems will come, you cannot start. Because so many problems will be in your mind. And you will think how to solve. Yes? That is mood. But we cannot solve actually. Like monkey. You give to monkey something. So monkey can create something. Can monkey create something? No, monkey can only destroy. So we are like monkey of our destiny. Monkey of our karma. If you give to us some responsibility for our own destiny, we will destroy everything. Yes. Therefore, better we should depend on highest energy. Someone can believe in God, someone doesn't. But we depend on the highest energy. Spiritual energy, the highest, and you'll be protected. We need protection, we need shelter. Then this prarabdha karma is your fruit you're getting now. Like Mataji looks in mirror, like they like the prarabdha karma. Because mirror nice. But after some time, some years, don't like so much. They need color, they need something change. Yes, because everything becoming slowly becoming bad in this material world. And like for example, prarabdha karma is like food before us. You have not taken it. You're just looking at, I will take now. I'm here so much hungry. I'm young man, yes man. I will take and I will enjoy and get so much. Yes, when we're taking food, we're not thinking about future, yes? We're just taking and enjoying. But when you took food, then mystical process, you don't know what will happen. Somehow it will be digested, yes? Now, we don't know how it is digested, yes? If a person has bad digestion, one day, okay, no problem. 2 days, then after some days, he become difficult. He's thinking, oh, food is not digested. Okay, better I will not take. So therefore, we're also thinking like this. When bad karma is coming, so much fear is coming. Oh, what again will happen? What again will happen? And where this food is what is the place? What is stored? Karma. Food is stored in our stomach. And karma is stored in our mind, or we can say chitta. Mind in Sanskrit we have chitta and manas. Chitta. And this chitta is very big store. So now, like we can say, already now your future life designed. Design. Now someone is designer here, no? So already designed your future life. Even not future, next, many lifetimes. I heard once Sadhu said, when a child small, it depends on karma of his parents. When he become sexual desire mature, he begins to create the karma immediately. In 1 year, he can create karma. He will for many lifetimes. In 1 year only, because I don't like him, so much angry. This I don't know. Why he is doing this? I also want. So all these desires is karma. And for every desire, can get body, special body. Because in this body I cannot get this position, so I should get this special body to get this. So and it is everything. It is there in our store. Because without desire we cannot live. Yes. Problem is that we doing karma for sake of fruits. And when we receive the fruits, then we enjoy, then Ugra karma starting. When we doing karma is good. We doing karma according to rules and regulations, following some tradition. Like Indian people, they're very pious. They following some principles. Sometimes very funny principles. I heard it. The people saying, I'm taking non-veg. When I'm taking non-veg, I'm sitting on the floor. When I'm taking veg, I'm sitting like in a good place. So what is different? Because it's tradition in our family. Non-veg is not good food. We're sitting on the floor. So, but actually, I heard this. Somehow it's Ugra karma. Actually, because you enjoy, you want to enjoy. So when I enjoy not good place. Somehow in India, people they understand that to do sinful activities is not good. Therefore they pious. But when you get this position, when you get this money, fruits, everything, then Ugra karma starting. And karma is given to us only for yagya, sacrifice. We should sacrifice our life. We should sacrifice what we are getting, fruits. Whatever we are getting, we should give. You know, the greatest person, who is the greatest person? Whatever he is getting, receiving this much, he is sharing to others, with others. That is great person. Whatever he knows, he is sharing. Whatever knowledge he is getting, he is sharing. So genuine. Therefore, he is greatest person. If every one of you will become like this, so you will become all great. You will share whatever good you have with others. That is only the way. But how to do it? We have mind, we have intelligence, and also we can say, false ego. That means I enjoy. And that is becoming problem. Even you become demigod, like Indra, you will enjoy in doing Ugra karma. Like, you know the story of Bhishmadev. Bhishmadev was one of the Vasu demigods. Yeah. And his wife wanted, stole cow, Kamadhenu, which fulfilling all desires, from one Vasishta Muni. And he did it. So they got curse. They should, the demigods, for demigods it's very bad to touch the earth, touch the ground. They became human being. But for him, because he was fulfilling desire of his wife, Prabhasa, his name was. This was hero of this story. He stole this cow. So he was cursed to endure a longer life on the earth. But they were crying, they were repenting. So finally, they say, okay, finally you will get liberation, finally. And he got versus Bhishma. And so and then I will say to you one thing, very interesting. Bhishma, you got versus Bhishma, and he was following karma nicely. When his father wanted to marry, Shantanu wanted to marry the fisherman's daughter. And actually, it's maybe not good combination, but okay. She was having good qualities, actually. And the father of this fisherman, he said, I not allow. So proud he was. He didn't allow king marry on his daughter. Because son of my daughter will not be king. Because you already have son Bhishma. His name was Devavrata. So, and then Devavrata take the oath. He said, I will never marry in this life. So even demigods, they were crying, they were heard this. Because so strong, they will be the greatest king, so good karma. But I will never marry. And therefore, other will become king. And then, always following this. Then he take the oath, I will always support a ruling party. Or support king. Who is ruling? I don't want to be king. I want only support. And then he was following this karma. And finally, what happened with him? And what happened? He had to fight against Krishna, against Pandavas, his beloved Pandavas. So it was like he was bound up by his karma. So if you follow only karma, you will bind up. That's where more difficulties are there. Sometimes people say, I cannot become full vegetarian because my family not allow. Something like this. People are saying that because we have karma, we cannot change our karma. So you will bind up, then will be bondage. But therefore, Shastras is giving to us what to do. That is called akarma. If we do akarma, it will not give any result. It's not good, not bad. Even people you criticize, after some time will glorify. Not good, not bad. And akarma is not we're working for result. We're working to develop some qualities. So we have inside our heart we can get result. That is good. So the whole world is like this: demigods and demons. Demigods, they following karma, they follow doing some service to God, and demons they not understanding who is God. And once demigods and demons, they were arguing. They came to Brahmaji. Who is better? Finish. Okay. Who is better? And Brahmaji said, okay, I will take one experiment, test. Who will take more food is better. So you know this story. Who will take more food? Demon said, oh, very nice. We like to take more food. But he said, one rule is there. I will bind a stick to the hand. You can eat only like this. So the demons, they could not. Something, one drop maybe, but they could not eat. But demigods, what they are doing? They were helping to others. Giving to others, feeding others then. So, our karma when we're doing something good for others. That is meaning. And also other thing is said, in this much, if we're speaking about happiness now, actually in this material world, I can say to you, especially, only to you, special information, okay? And no saying to others, only for you. Today is special day only for you. So special information, in this material world there is no happiness. What we calling happiness, actually not happiness. All suffering coming from our mind. And if you want to be happy in this material world, you should develop this power of tolerance. You should train your mind. Because even very pious person, by his some karma, he can get some sufferings. Like Pandavas. Even Pandavas, the best person, no bad karma. Why they were suffering? They were not suffering at all, but you think they're suffering. Like gold. Gold is good or bad? Good. What is better? Pure gold or mixed gold? But how to make gold pure? Put in the fire, go, and put acid. Yes? Therefore some troubles is there, but it is not problem. pain and happiness, pain and some, not happiness I can say, enjoyment will come. We cannot stop this because in material world. But happiness depends on our mind. If we always connected with Krishna, with Supreme Lord, even this consciousness, we will be always happy. More we connected, more we chant only name, more we do. Therefore it is said, in this life is meant for tapasya. I said yagya, another principle, tapasya. Everyone should do some tapasya. Even mother to develop children, she following tapasya. We are accepting this. And we should follow tapasya always, everywhere. And what is, from which source happiness is coming? Not from tapasya. Happiness is coming from yagya. Tapasya gives us tolerance. We can tolerate. Like our tapasya, we're not taking meat, not taking intoxication, taking drugs, not doing gambling. And most important thing, sex relationship. Due to this, everyone becoming bound up. You should know this. Yes, very important thing. Sex relationship. When we engage in sexual activities too much, then we will bind up by karma. Therefore, we should associate this holy person. They can give to us this knowledge. How to overcome this. And next, I said, yagya, tapa, and dana. Whatever you're getting, you should give to others. And the best dana is not money, knowledge. Whatever knowledge you're getting, you give to others. Then you will be happy in this world, it is said. Like a little bit, 1 second, 20 seconds I say. Give you one example only. Like Sikkim is a very beautiful place, yes? One is seeing so much beauty is there. So I want to live here, yes? He's coming. Young man having so much desire, I can. Then he's coming, but to live he should build a house. Then he should work. Then he is working, 24 hours he is engaged. No time to enjoy this beauty. So actually, this beauty is not coming from this world. This beauty is coming from spiritual world. The source is there. But when we want to enjoy this, we will lose. When we want to serve to this beauty, we will be happy. Understand this? Like man is attracted by woman. Woman is very beautiful. But when they just enjoying each other, they will suffer. But when they do yagya together, glorifying God, then they will be happy. That is the meaning of life. This beauty not for us, beauty for God. Everything good we should give. And we should share with others this happiness. Then everyone will be happy. Okay? Hare Krishna, I'm sorry, too long speaking, sorry. Hare Krishna.
Any questions so far we have discussed? What have I discussed now in this topic, context?
You need microphone.
No. Anyone any question? Whatever I discussed till now, in this context, do anyone has any question? No? If there is no question, then it's two things. You know what? You understand everything, you accept everything, you're going to follow everything.
Bujnu Bayo?
Or you don't understand anything, so you don't have any question.
No, I understand my English.
You can understand from this English? Yeah? Okay, we'll ask question.
No Sanskrit.
So if you don't have a question, we will ask you a question based on what Prabhuji has discussed. Okay. So we'll show you one small video. And I think, yeah. Let me do it.